Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by today. Today I just have something on my heart that I just feel the need to share, and I want to get your opinion on it because I want to know if I'm the only one who sees this or if it's something that others are seeing as well. So I'd like lots of comments on this. Good, bad, or indifferent. So what I've been noticing a lot of lately is driving through depressed areas or depressed communities where things have started to just kind of fall apart. And it's very sad to see, and it's sad if you're living near one and see it quite often, but I just think it's such a shame to drive through a once so beautiful, thriving community and see broken down houses and storefronts that are empty and have been for quite some time, for sale signs, foreclosure signs, all over the place. And I just find it so sad because at the same time, next block over or the next little bit away, you'll also see all of this new construction where they're just throwing up new houses and they're throwing up new strip centers or whatever. And I personally would like to somehow gather forces and take back pride in our communities and in our homes and in our world a little bit. I feel like, and this is totally my perception, feel free to disagree with me, I feel like more and more we have lost pride as humankind. We've lost pride in our communities, and it's all about me, and it's all about my tiny little circle, either family or friends. But you know, people who maybe are renting a house maybe don't care about what it looks like outside because it's not my property, it's somebody else's. I just live here. You know, inside it's decorated for them, and maybe it's kept up a little bit better, maybe it's kept a little cleaner, but you can always tell the rental properties on a block, and I think that's a huge, that says volumes about us as a people and the pride that we take in things. But I find the same is true even with people who do own homes, that maybe we're just all so stretched thin. It takes a lot to keep up a household and to keep everything looking nice and to keep things kept up and maintained while also taking this kid to ballet and this kid to soccer and this kid to whatever, music lessons or whatever. All the running around, and we stretch ourselves so thin. And I believe that pride in our community has taken the back burner to all of the individual things that we have going. I say this not as a guilt trip thing. I say this totally from my perception. But what I would love to see is, instead of coming into a community and building new properties, wouldn't it be lovely if we would buy up the old properties that are getting to be run down? And I know there's a lot of headache that goes with old property. I've owned an old house before. I get it. Sometimes they're money pits, but sometimes the property itself is very good and would be just as good a foundation to build upon as an area that's never been built. Why do we need a new subdivision when we have a whole blockfuls or whole communities falling apart in shambles around us? So wouldn't it be nice if developers or property management companies or whoever went in and I'm not just talking about like a keep a community beautiful thing. I'm talking about keeping property values high, keeping school districts in great shape because the property values are high and the quality of people and the quality of care that the community is getting. The motivation to have better schools, stronger education for our children because our community is vibrant and alive and well-maintained. Parks that are well-maintained. You know, communities that can support local businesses. Isn't it nice when you drive into an older community that yet has a downtown area that has been maintained and kept up and has historic charm, but is also in good condition and is thriving? And look at those school systems and how much better they're doing academically, how much better supported their community is, and just how much more pride that community may take in keeping up other aspects of their lives as well, from the community itself to the home to even maybe being more attentive to their own families and the needs of those around them. And maybe this is a huge stretch. It totally could be. This is just the way I'm seeing it. And I'm seeing more and more that we're just so incredibly self-involved as human nature. It's just our nature to be more self-involved. And I just would love to see things revived a little bit, a spirit renewed, and if we could cumulatively come together in an agreement that we want to take a little bit better care of things, that we want to take a little bit better care of ourselves, that we want to take a little bit better care of our families, our children, our husbands, our wives, our significant other, our household, inside the household, outside the household, keeping up appearances, keeping things maintained, keeping things looking up like this is a well-loved home and love grows here, and I want the outside to reflect the inside, the heart of the home. And then that would spread to just like whenever one person on the block starts mowing their lawn, what happens? 5 other people get the lawnmowers out. Wouldn't it be awesome if the heart of the home radiated into the community and more people were keeping better maintenance over their things and over their households and their lives and their communities as a whole? And I feel like if we would do things like this, it would just help to strengthen our communities so much and would bring a sense of great pride to America that maybe we are lacking a little bit. So that's just my 10 cents worth. You didn't ask for it, but I hope that you stuck it out with me. I would love it if you would leave comments in the comment section. I would love it if you thumbs up, if you actually agree with me, or even just appreciate that this is my perspective and that I am very Pollyanna and just want everyone to be happy. I would love links. If you have links to share that are along this vein, I would love it if you wanted to share those. That would be awesome reading for me. All I ask is that we start to think outside of ourselves a little bit more as a people, and we start to appreciate and maintain and think about things outside of ourselves a little bit more, and what an incredible impact that could have on our household, our community, our friendships, our state, our world. I can just keep going on with this. So please share. Thank you for joining me today, and I appreciate your time. Bye.